Hi guys. So you're thinking about moving to Bangkok? Well, that line of buildings over there is 30K on the left and maybe 60 kilometers on the right of this screen. And it's not a cloudy morning. That's not steam. That's a mildly dense air pollution blanket that we have here every day. If you're asthmatic, bring a lot of extra inhalers. You cannot leave your windows open here. We wear masks all the time, years before COVID started the mask thing. This is the level of pollution that we have. This is an accumulation of industry and traffic, field burning, and it just settles here. We're in the south central plains of Thailand, so we get very little weather here. We get little of the northern monsoon, little of the south, so it doesn't get pushed away. Now, occasionally, on the rare occasion that you get a clear day, you get this fantastic urban view of this very modern city. But behind that line of towers is miles of towers that you can't see because we're under a bowl of pollution here that limits your vision. If you were here standing where I'm standing, it actually looks foggy. I don't know how well the lens treats this, but you know, it's like a gray mist. That's the main road down there, the famous Sukhumvit Road, which runs for, I don't know, 80 miles across Bangkok. If you can imagine your city being 100 miles or almost 200 kilometers from one side to the other, and you had one main road that stitches it all together. Of course, there's more than one road in Bangkok, but this is, if you look, it's just an average traffic jam on Sukhumvit Road, and it only eases up for a couple hours a day in the middle of the night. So you got the big BTS trains moving back and forth, and they do service a lot of people, get a lot of cars off the road, get a lot of people off the buses. 20 years ago, 30 years ago, to take the bus across Bangkok from Bang Na, which is my old neighborhood over there, to Taksin or Silam downtown, it would take 2 to 3 hours, and at least 2 to 3 hours to get it to Chatuchak Market, JJ, out there, in non-air conditioned buses. Thousands of rattling bolts, and you're just literally exhausted by the time you got to the other side of the city. So it's better now. But still, like I say, if you want to live in a very polluted, very crowded mega city, Bangkok is one of the cities in the world where you're going to get this type of environment. Now, overall, it's pretty exotic. Lots of temples and Still got a lot of interest here. But for people that are just coming to hang out or work, you have to have your own reasons for that. Because there you go, that's the skyline of Bangkok on an average day, which cuts your vision down to just a few miles. I mean, there's a whole city behind that line of towers that you can see today, but you can't see the miles and miles of towers that just go off, literally fall off the horizon. This is a huge city. Very modern. And very poor at the same time. And everything in between. So there you go, guys. That's Bangkok, March the 11th, 2021.